Chris Fowler here with Kirkland Street. Let's get this thing underway. Buckeyes will kick this deep to begin the game. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the bunch formation. Dropping back. It's Manning. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. We have an absolute lightning strike on the first play from scrimmage here.
How about that? Right out of the gate, they're going for the big play, and they hit it. What a way to jumpstart this offense.
And one big play has moved the ball across midfield. 1st and 10 in enemy territory. They're going to run it. First out and more. He's still running. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
That's what you like to see early in this game, especially on the road. Chunk plays like this really have a big impact on a game, especially when you're on the road, hostile environment, imposing your will on the defense on the first drive of the game.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Direct snap. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. They jump on top early.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
PAT makes it 7-0.
That makes the score. Texas.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Receiver in motion now. Play action here on first down. First play taken a deep shot. Aggressive ball, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Well, Texas and Ohio State, the last time a part of college football history, of course, that classic collision in the Cotton Bowl. Jack Sawyer with the strip sack and scoop and score. The decisive play in an unforgettable football game.
Yeah, one of those big games that you can remember, maybe 2 or 3 plays being the difference in the game. You mentioned a play by Jack Sawyer, of course, at the end of the first half. The screen pass to Trevion Henderson that looked like Ohio State was just trying to not turn the ball over. High percentage throw, ends up going for a touchdown. So the Buckeyes made the plays when they had to be able to get out of there with a win. And anytime you put these two teams on the field together, a ton of NFL talent and athletic ability.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense is taking advantage of an opportunity. Their own offense scores on the opening drive. Now a big sack here on third down. Big decision here on your own side of the 50. Do you go for it or do you punt and give that offense the ball back?
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And we'll see what he can do on the return. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. An electrifying play, Kirk. He was just a better athlete than the guys trying to stop him on that coverage team.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by this returner. But let's also not forget the blocks. Some key blocks there that set this return up and eventually got him into the end zone.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0.
That makes the score. Texas 14, Ohio State 0.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Scanning the field. It's Sayant. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Running through the tackle. He gets loose. And still churning. Won't go down. Breaks into the clear. Brought down at the 18, and suddenly this offense is in the red zone.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator, and you're right, he shoots.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage, and let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Over the middle, it's Smith. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
At the 3-yard line.
Second down and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He steps out at the 22. That's where the drive will begin. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Off the play fake on first down. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see and kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Send the back in motion. Always looking to throw. Grab near the sticks. It's Manning.
Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Ball handed off.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This offense really clicking. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
Ohio State, 7.
And from deep in the end zone, they'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Ohio State Buckeyes will take over. 1st and 10.
Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, Kirk. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Fires it to the wideout.
Makes the diving grab there. That was beautiful.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
Nice grab. It's Smith. We get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
That's caught. It's Smith. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
The Buckeyes come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Running back grabs it on the screen. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call.
So they make the choice to negate the loss in that play
and accept the penalty. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Two-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. Offense self-destructing. Penalty makes it 1st and 20. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, what a grab!
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
3rd and short now on the 10th play of this drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
4th down. He's throwing for it.
He's got it with room to run. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking downfield. It's Manning.
Gets home.
Longhorns will crank up the tempo. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down.
Taking a deep shot here to the right.
Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. But now it's 3rd down. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Looking to throw it on third and very long. He's sacked and he brought down right at the 5-yard line.
The offense has got to do a better job of taking care of this quarterback. Remember, their starter is already out of the game. The backup cannot afford to take too many more hits.
Barnhorns will line up to kick it away. And he's able to get the boot away. And the returner will be brought down. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The sure hands. It's Peoples. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. No huddle now for the offense. The shotgun running play call. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Well, the big fella's flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
The Buckeyes looking to cash in this red zone trip. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's St. Clair. Oh, great chance of an interception. Could not hold on in the end zone. Will set up a 3rd down call.
Boy, not only did they drop what looked like an interception in their own end zone, they blew a golden opportunity to shift the momentum in their favor.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the goal line. And he scores. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's how you close a half of it. What a game we have already here. Looks like we're going to be all tied up heading into half after the throw for 6.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. Start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. And the back now goes in motion. Oh, he throws it back. Pressure is coming. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. This will likely be the last play of the half. To throw, it's Owens. And his first throw here is incomplete. Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. And on the carry, he's heading left. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw testing the middle. He fires this throw and is intercepted.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. They battled all the way back to take the lead.
Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead.
That makes the score Texas 28, Ohio State 21.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Second down play coming up. Back in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's looking to scramble.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Breaks free. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so second and 4.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
They'll run it here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line, and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. Make the stop. First down from the 13.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Grab behind the line. It's Peoples.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. And he's got it. No problem.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Handoff here from the shotgun.
First down, looking for more now.
Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kirk. A tight, tough battle between 2 really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these 2 teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top 5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game. Who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor? The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
The catch makes it a more manageable third down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
You know, sometimes, Chris, we get caught up in the speed and the quickness, and obviously those are important assets to have as a running back. But what you just saw from this guy, and he's had a pretty good day, is his ability to break tackles in the open space. And he gets through those arm tackles. You can see what he's capable of doing after being able to shake free with the speed that he has.
Oh, a reverse. And the receiver goes down for a loss. The defense all over that play.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position and were able to stop that reverse in its track.
They come up now 2nd and 16, a real challenge after losing 6 on that run.
Leaning on the run game here late.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice gain.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21.
Well, I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Has the lead in the fourth quarter. It's third down. Instead of running, you throw it. Take a chance of a potential incompletion, but instead you trust your quarterback. Completion, first down, fresh set of downs, and you continue to work that clock.
Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
End zone ahead, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter.
35. Ohio State, 24.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back out of the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Lets it fly to the wideout. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. Looks to his left and makes the completion. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Oh, the quarterback and receiver just not quite on the same page. But the good news is it's 4th down and short. And trailing in this game, you've got to convert here to keep your hopes alive.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and no for a first down. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Back to throw again.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. He's looking to throw.
Taking a deep shot here late in the game.
And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Graham. Tiny space at the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Great catch and run for 6.
What a score by this offense. And the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. He'll get in there for 2 points. Now the deficit, just a field goal.
Chris, that's exactly what they needed here to get this 2-point play. Now they're within a field goal. Can they get the ball back with the amount of time that they have left? The defense will have to make some plays. This is going to be a very tense final few moments.
On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Crucial possession here. This game just got tighter. 3-point game, final quarter. What will the play calling philosophy be here? Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Working clock with the ground game. Gets the first and still running. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34. And that should secure the victory, and they dodge the upset trap here, Kirk. They came in, handled the pressure of this early season collision, and really set the tone for an outstanding season.
Yeah, they really have. To walk out of here tonight with a big win should give them a ton of confidence going forward. Not to mention, a win like this on a nationally televised stage, it's going to carry a lot of weight as this year progresses. Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on 1st down.
Longhorns hope to be able to run this clock out of the final minute and secure the W. Keeping it on the ground here. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. It's an out route, the catch made. He'll go down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Well, really, Chris, it all came down to this moment. The offense does their job, picks up the 1st down on 3rd down, and I think that's it.
And the offense will just take a knee.